How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We are taking a look at BNB today, the cryptocurrency, because it is about to double. At least that's what some people think based on an event that happened about 3 months ago that's about to happen again. Now, last time this happened, it went from about $255 up to about $640. So there's a lot of excitement right now. It went up 150% last time this happened, and it is about to happen again. So a lot of excitement happening in the space right now. We're going to take a look at what this means for the cryptocurrency, what it means for Binance, what's going to happen in the future, and how can you make profit on it? Because I personally have been growing my BNB stack to about 21 BNB over the last couple months. So I'm very excited about this. I'm holding BNB long term, and we'll talk about it today. Now, I should say this is not financial advice, and I do not have a crystal ball. If you guys don't mind just hitting the like button, I really appreciate that. It helps out the channel. Also, hit subscribe down below if you haven't done that already to get cryptocurrency videos and stock market videos every single day. Also, if you guys want to try out Binance, you can definitely check it out down below. Their transaction volume is higher than every other company out there, so definitely check it out if you want to try it out. Also, there is a link down there to BlockFi to get an interest rate on your cryptocurrency. I just applied to their card, so their credit card just came out, and you get 1.5% back on every single purchase in Bitcoin. It goes straight into your account, and you get a bonus on your stablecoin of 2%. So that is maxed out at a certain amount, but definitely check that out down below the video. Definitely sign up for the account first, so that way you can be put on that wait list. So thank you guys, and let's get into it today. So Binance Coin is the cryptocurrency we're talking about today. If you don't know what it is, we'll spend about 30 seconds looking at it. It's a cryptocurrency that is used to trade and pay fees on the Binance cryptocurrency exchange. I use it all the time to pay fees, and their fees are lower than Ethereum. They're very nice to use right now before Ethereum really discounts their fees, and you get a discount in transaction fees on the Binance exchange depending on how much you hold. So that is the premise of what it is. Now, what we're looking at today, first of all, we'll take a look at the price here. It started to come up from about 280, about 260 actually, when it was at its low, 245, all the way up to 335. So it's gone up a significant amount. A lot of people are very excited about what's to come here in about 10 days. So BNB burn effect is happening again. 16th BNB burn soon. So every single quarter, they take some of their profits, and we'll look at how much they actually take, and they buy back BNB with it. So they buy it and burn it, so it's out of circulation. So last time this happened, you can see March 27, so a couple weeks before their burn, so they burned on April 15, so about 2.5 weeks before, the price was 255. Then a couple days later, 302, then 322, then 453, then 530, then 638. And then they had their burn a couple days later. So they had 1.1 million BNB that was burned for about $595 million. So that was when the price was much higher than it is today. You can see it was in that 550 range, maybe a little bit higher than that. It was about $550. Now, the prices started to come up recently. How much, though, do they actually take and burn every single quarter? Let's take a look at it, because it is pretty significant. So they used to burn 20% of the profits, but they recently changed this and start to accelerate it, which is only better for you and for me if we're holding BNB. So a couple quarters ago, the 14th burn, and we'll take a look at the latest one where they really ramped it up here. For the 14th quarterly burn, Binance burned a total of 3.7 million BNB, or the equivalent of 166 million. And they started this plan to burn it a little bit quicker. So you can see they burned down to about 170.5 million BNB. Now, in the future, they are looking to burn down to 100 million, which is taking off a significant amount of the supply right now. Now, they thought that the burn was going to be somewhat slow because the prices come up a lot. So they started to significantly increase the amount of burn. So they said that it would take about 27 years to finish the burn at the amount that they were burning now. So we thought it was time to speed up a bit. exactly how much faster, they're not 100% sure. This kind of makes sense, right? If they're making billions of dollars right now, or hundreds of millions, and that changes in the future because of cryptocurrency going through a bear market or something else, they don't want to be locked in. So they're not 100% sure. The current accelerated burn would put them at a trajectory around 5 to 8 years to finish the 100 million BNB. So they are increasing this quarter over quarter. No changes to our existing commitments to burn 100 million BNB. We are just burning a bit each time faster. Logically, there should be no reason to be upset because the burn will continue at a faster rate. How much faster? This is the first accelerated burn. So in my mind, I think they're probably increasing it maybe 3 to 7% each quarter. I personally would burn probably 5% more. So instead of 20%, 25, and then 30, 35, up until the point where I am set with it, I'm okay, and maybe 50% or so. And this makes sense. A lot of people in the company probably own BNB, right? So they take advantage of this. It actually helps them out. Maybe they're not getting rewarded in a profit share or something like that, but they are owning BNB, which pushes up the price pretty drastically, right? They'd rather have a lot of BNB that's going up at a very accelerated rate than take a little bit of the profit. So you can see how much they burned every single quarter. This is a very nice graphic. You can see how much of the supply they burned last quarter, actually the quarter before last quarter, so the 14th, not the 15th, and then the 16th coming. They burned almost 2%. The BNB price, though, was only $45. So they started this accelerated plan. Last quarter, they burned significantly more. So they burned almost $600 million worth of tokens, but the price went up dramatically. We talked about that. So they burned about 1.1 million BNB. So this is significantly more. This is about 4x times more in US dollars than they had burned before. The thing was, it went from $38 to $640 that quarter. So the price is going up. How much will they be able to burn moving forward? Because now they're not taking 20%. Well, I think that they have become much more profitable this last quarter. We saw a lot of people starting to get interested in cryptocurrency the first quarter. And I think that's only continued over the second quarter because a lot of people that didn't want to jump in when Bitcoin was at 64,000 have jumped in recently. Now, some people have definitely left the cryptocurrency market when they bought in at 64 and then wrote it down to 28 and then panic sold. But I think a lot of people probably are here for the long term. There's been a lot of excitement because remember, Dogecoin started to blow up around April. So a lot of people have been excited for the last 3 months about cryptocurrency, right? There's been a lot of craziness. Ethereum went all the way up to 4,400 or so in that time. So this is the largest cryptocurrency in terms of volume traded. So they definitely made a lot of profit. So USD value was 600 million last quarter. I wouldn't be surprised if it was significantly higher, especially because of the accelerated burn. I could see close to 800 million, maybe a little bit more than that, honestly. So if this was 30% of what they made, like I said, if they went 25% and 30% of the profits, that might put them at about $2 billion worth of net income for the first quarter. And if they had 2.5 billion or so and they went up to 35%, you can start to see where my numbers come into effect, right? That would be a significant portion, around $800 million, maybe $900 million. Now, they have gone up in price a lot, so we might change how much BNB is actually burned depending on the price, because right now it's $335, but who knows what happens over the coming week and a half, right? If it goes up to $600, obviously it's going to affect the amount of BNB burned, but right now this will continue quarter in and quarter out for years and years and years, maybe up to a decade. Especially if the price keeps on going up, it's going to be harder and harder for them to burn. So this is going to continue. The circulating supply will continue to come down. The amount available is going to continue to come down. And Binance will most likely continue to dominate the market. So one other thing that I should mention is last time we had a burn, we did see the price go down a little bit afterwards. So it was about 550. Then a few days later, it went down to 430. So there might be some type of selling the event, but I am going to hold this thing long term because I really like BNB long term. Something else I'm looking forward to is CZ's little recap of the market. So at the bottom, he talks about the crypto bull run. He talks about the Binance ecosystem. He talks about customer service. He talks about a lot of different things. And he's one of the brightest minds in cryptocurrency, definitely one of the most successful. So I am very interested in hearing what he has to say and reading what he has to say about where we're at right now, where we're at with El Salvador, with crypto adoption, with everything. But let me know your thoughts on this down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please hit that like button. Please hit subscribe. Like I said, it helps out the channel a lot. Also, if you want to check out Binance or BlockFi, you can check them out down below. And I should throw this in there too. If you guys want some free money, it's super easy. Check out Webull underneath the video. You have to put $5 on their platform and you get at least $13 all the way up to $2,300. So it takes a couple minutes. Even if it takes you 5 minutes, you make $13 in 5 minutes. That's not bad at all. Definitely check it out underneath the video. Just make sure you deposit that $5. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.